Hello everybody, my name is Geko, and today we're going to be playing Luck Be a Landlord. This is a rogue-like slots game where you start off with 5 symbols, which we'll see in a moment here. We're going to be starting off on a floor level 1. As you can see, I've already played a little bit, gotten through a couple of floors. Each new floor has new challenges to make the game a little bit more difficult. But since this is a new video for me, we're just going to go ahead and start off on level 1 together and see if we can defeat level 1 together before we move on to higher levels. As we move into the game here, we get this little message: enjoy your stay in our apartment complex. It comes with a complimentary slot machine. You can use it to get coin and pay your rent. Speaking of which, your rent is $25 and is due in 5 spins. You can see that here. We currently have 1 coin. We need 25 coins in the next 5 spins, so we need to make about 5 coins per spin. We do start off with a few items here. We have 15 empty slots, a coin which gives 1 coin whenever it lands on the spin, cherry gives 1, pearl gives 1, flower gives 1, and a cat gives 1. But a cat has a special ability that whenever it lands next to milk, which also gives 1, it will destroy the milk and give us 9 coins. You'll notice as we play along that there will be several items that will benefit each other in various synergies, and our goal is to pay off rent over a period of several cycles and ultimately become super rich. We'll see if we can do that. We have 12 payment cycles that we have to go through. Each time that we pay rent, the next time that we pay rent, it'll be increased on the amount that we have to pay. And so we'll just go ahead and start off and see if we can survive all 12 rounds. So, as you can see here, this is our slot machine. We have 20 slots with our 15 empties, which give us no coins, and our 5 starter items. The 5 starter items are the same every time you start a game. And so we'll go ahead and just jump on into it. So we're going to go ahead and do our first spin here. Get 5 coins for it. And now we get to choose from 3 different items. We have the option of a shiny pebble, which makes it so that we are 1.1 times more likely to find uncommon, rare, and very rare symbols. These are the symbols that will appear on the slot machine. These are all common, of course. We have the milk, which, as we just discussed a moment ago, the cat can destroy the milk when the cat lands adjacent to a milk and give us a bunch of extra coins. And as much as I would like to go for that, we do also have a present. A present destroys itself after 12 spins and gives us 10 coins. There are other ways to destroy it, releasing those 10 coins, but since this is our first spin and we got a shiny pebble, that multiplier to give us more likely to receive uncommon, rare, and very rare symbols, the earlier we can get on it, the better. So I'm going to go ahead and straight off the bat choose the shiny pebble. And we'll spin again. And now here we have a second chance of milk, which I'm definitely going to go for. But just to look at, we have a banana, which gives us 1 coin and will give us a banana peel when it's destroyed. A banana peel has the ability to destroy a thief, and a thief has its own ability where it steals 1 coin every time it lands on the spin and will give us a multiplier of 4 times the amount of coins it stole when it's destroyed. And there's a few ways to destroy it, including with a banana peel. But we don't have any thieves yet, and I'm not going to worry about that. The anchor can be a good beginning item since it will give us 4 coins whenever it lands in one of the 4 corners of the slot machine. But I'm going to go ahead and go with the milk. Hopefully give us that little boost with the cat. Not this spin, but that's okay. Now we have goldfish, which will destroy bubbles and give us 15 coins when bubbles are destroyed. We have a cherry, which just gives us 1 coin. And we have a 3-sided dice. Whenever it lands, it will randomly give us, based on a 1, 2, or 3 of the roll, it'll give us 1, 2, or 3 coins. I'm going to go ahead and go with the 3-sided die for now. Nice. And then here we have cheese gives us 1, a mouse gives us 1, and whenever a mouse lands adjacent to cheese, it destroys the cheese and gives us 15 coins. I have very seldomly played this and gotten both the cheese and the mouse, because right now we can only choose 1. And so I feel like if I choose the cheese, I'll probably never get the mouse again, or if I choose the mouse, I'll probably never get the cheese again. It's hard to say for sure. I'm actually going to go with a candy, because there's another character that I'm hoping we'll get later, which, just like the cat destroying milk, there is a toddler that will destroy candy and give us a boost of coin. So we're going to go ahead and choose the candy. And look at that, we have 32 coins to pay for our 25 due right now, so we'll go ahead and pay that, passing on to the next rent cycle, which on this rent cycle we will owe 50 coins in 5 more spins. So let's go ahead and see if we can achieve that. Now we have the option to use a 5-sided dice. We already have a 3-sided dice, or we can go with a suit. Adjacent clubs and spades gives one more if there are at least 3 of any of the 4 suits on the wheel in general. Jellyfish gives 1 removal token, and we'll see more about those in just a couple of spins here whenever it's removed. And then since we already have a 3-sided die and there are some synergies that work with die, I'm going to go ahead and go with the 5-sided die here. After you pay rent, you do get a few different items to choose from, which are permanent items usually, that lay in the background as passive abilities. And so we have the green pepper. Green pepper gives 3 coins if at least 3 symbols are the same and not empty spaces. So having 3 empty spaces doesn't benefit us, but if we have 3 of a kind on the board of some other symbol, then we will get 3 coins. We have tax evasion. If a symbol would take coins from us, then it takes 1 less. And then we have the jack-o'-lantern, which candy, as I selected before, and toddlers will give 2 times more coin than they otherwise would. And since I already have a candy and I'm hoping to find a toddler, I'm going to go ahead and go with the jack-o'-lantern here. You'll notice it appears over here. Since it's a passive ability, it is not an item that appears on the wheel. And now we have the ability to get another die, or we could add a seed, which has a 25% chance to grow into various fruit, or we could get a bee, and a bee will make it so that adjacent flowers, beehives, and honey give 2 times more coin. We do already have a flower by default, but I'm going to go with the 3-sided die since we are already building up a synergy for dice, it looks like here. I think that's the route we're going to go. And now let's see here. We have the banana peel, which will destroy a thief. I believe I already talked about that. The seed will pop, or has a 25% chance of growing into various fruits. I'm going to go ahead and go with the anchor because we want to get as ahead of the game as possible in the early beginning, and there's a chance that it will land in the corner and give us 4 coins rather than 1. So go with the anchor here. And this time, so we have a goose, which has a 1% chance, so obviously a very slim chance of producing a golden egg, which will give us 4 coins every time it appears on the spin. Here's the present again, which I'm kind of hoping we get a toddler, and a toddler can destroy these faster than the 12 spins that this is set at. So I think that's what we're going to go with since we didn't already choose a suit before. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and go with that. And now here we have another chance at a bee, which I don't really want to take advantage of. There's a cultist that gives 1 more for each other cultist that appears. It doesn't matter where on the board as long as they're on the board. And of course, if there's 2 of them, that means they both affect each other. If we can get 3, 4, or 5, it can be really helpful, as well as it gives 1 more if there are at least 3 of these guys. So it kind of builds up pretty quickly. There's the egg, which has a 10% chance of transforming into a chick, which has a 10% chance of growing into a chicken, which has a 5% chance of adding another egg, starting the cycle over again. Or, similar to the goose, has a 1% chance of adding a golden egg. I'm not going to go with the egg because this early in the game, without some way to remove eggs or take advantage of chickens, it can really quickly fill up our board and cause kind of a runaway problem, which they don't really give a whole lot of coin. Because we have so much open space right now, I'm going to go ahead and go with the cultist, and maybe we'll come across some more later. And we do have enough for rent, so we move on to our third rent cycle, where we need 100 coins due in 6 spins. But we already have 43, so we really only need 57 more coins to get there, and we're definitely going to get that, no problem. And now here we first see our first hexes. Hexes usually have a negative effect on them. They do give 3 coins whenever they appear on a spin, but they have a 30% chance of doing something bad. With the hex of emptiness, it has a 30% chance of forcing you to skip symbols that you can add after a spin. So like right now, we're adding symbols to our inventory. Were to get this and it were to force us to skip, we wouldn't even have the opportunity to add anything, which could be a little bit of a problem. Then we also have the Hex of Thievery. It has a 30% chance to take 6 coins away from us. Don't really like that one. And then we have a Sand Dollar. This gives us 2 coins, and if it gets removed for any reason, then it will give us 10 coins. I think that's our best option right now, so we're going to go ahead and go with that. Now we have, for items, the passive ability to add. We have Ricky the Banana, which will make it so that bananas and banana peels give 1 more coin. And we have the Fish Tank, which puts all fish in this item before each spin and gives us 1 coin for each fish in the item. So if we were to add a goldfish and it were to be removed, then this Fish Tank would permanently give us 1 coin each spin. That could be pretty beneficial. Then we have the Blue Pepper. It gives us 3 if there are at least 3 empties. This is probably what I'm going to choose right now, but we only have 6 empties right now, and we're going to run out pretty quickly. So I don't really see a benefit in the other 2, and it's best to choose something since it's a passive ability. So we're going to go ahead and go with the Blue Pepper. Ooh, now here's a good option here. We haven't chosen any bees thus far, which benefit the flower. This also benefits the flower by adding or multiplying what flowers give by 2. And it can work in synergy with bees to make it so that flowers give a whole lot more than just 2 coins. As well as it makes it so that seeds are more likely, rather than having a 25% chance of growing into fruit, they have a 50% chance to grow into fruit. I don't really like the owls, and I don't have a thief right now, and so I don't really care for the bounty hunter. I don't want to get a bounty hunter before I get a thief. So we're going to go ahead and go with a rain. And then we have a goose again. Sloth works just like the owl. Don't really care about that. And then we have the Matryoshka doll. It's a Russian nesting doll. I'm sure I destroyed that name and didn't say it correctly at all. If we select this one, then it'll initially give us nothing every time that it pops up on the board, but after it appears 3 times, it'll destroy itself and add the next smaller doll, which will give us 1 coin each time it appears, and destroys itself after 5 spins, adding a smaller doll yet when it's destroyed, and then that will give us an even smaller doll, and then that'll give us an even smaller doll. So it takes a little while to get to the very last little one, but it does build up over time and is beneficial. So I think that's what we're going to go with here. And we still haven't chosen any clubs. I don't want the egg. Or we haven't chosen any suits, I mean. And I don't want the seed right now, so we're just going to skip altogether and not add any items this time. Ah, we got a second cultist, so we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. Now they will benefit each other, and we will get 1 from each of them instead of 0, so at least it's something. And we have 157 coins out of the 100 due in 1 spin, so we're totally cool at this point. We're doing really good, actually. And here's our options right now. We have a wolf, which just gives us 2 coins. The mouse we saw before. If I had chosen the cheese before, this might be beneficial, but of course I didn't, and I don't care that much anyways. And then we have a crab, and a crab gives 1, but it gives 3 more for each other crab in the same row, going horizontally on the wheel. Similar to the cultists, that they benefit each other, but I'm not really going to worry about it that much, and since we're doing so well, I'm just going to go ahead and skip adding another item again. Snake eyes, triple snake eyes. And we have our 100 for rent. And now we need to pay 150 in 6 spins. But we already have 78, so that's what, 72 coins that we need? We're going to do that just fine, no problem. Also, this finally has come up. Hello, comrade. Your local mutual aid network has heard of your rent situation. To help with your trials, we are giving you 2 reroll tokens, which can be used to add from a new selection of symbols. I'll show you what that means later. As well as 2 removal tokens, which can be used to remove a symbol from our inventory. This does not count as destroying the symbol. So if something says when this item is destroyed, it gives this benefit, using a removal token on it does not activate that ability. So, but if we get some items that are totally useless to us, or we need to remove something that's causing us harm, that's what this where this item comes in to help you beat your landlord. Stay strong. Let's see here. So our first hustling capsule has appeared. When we select it, after it appears on a spin, it will initially give us -7 coins, which doesn't sound that great, but it will destroy itself and add a pool ball. And a pool ball is another passive item that will give us 1 coin per spin. So as long as we can survive at least 8 more spins, which I'm pretty sure we're going to, then this would add a positive effect from that point on. Here we have another Hex of Thievery. We've already seen one of these. It has a 30% chance of taking coins from us. And then we have a Bronze Arrow, which I'm actually probably going to go for this one. This Bronze Arrow, whenever it lands on a spin, will spin itself into a random direction. And whatever items are in the line of sight of it will get a multiplier of ×2 for the coins that we would otherwise receive from them. As well as if it points at a target, it'll actually destroy the target and give us 10 coins when the target is destroyed. So I think this is a really good early game item here. We're going to go ahead and go with the Bronze Arrow. And for our passive items here, we've already seen the fish tank and pass that up. I don't care too much about that. We have the Ritual Candle, which makes it so that hexes will give 1 more. I try to avoid hexes unless I have a synergy that's really working well for them otherwise. And then we have the small symbol bomb here. You may destroy this item and choose 2 symbols to add. I think that's what we're going to go for, because that could give us another little boost in finding some good synergies. So go with that. And before we spin, we just want to come up here and click the small symbol bomb so that we can get some items. And look, a 3rd mouse, another suit, and a shiny pebble. I'm going to go with the shiny pebble so that we have yet again more opportunity to get uncommon, rare, and very rare symbols. And we have a B again. We did choose the water before, so that could be beneficial to go with a B. There's the Void Stone. We haven't seen this yet. Basically, a Void Stone, when it appears on the spin, adjacent empty spots give 1 more. Rather than giving 0, they give 1. That could be pretty good when you have a lot of empty spaces, which we don't currently. And then when there are no empty spaces adjacent to it on a spin, it destroys itself and it gives us 8 coins. That's actually pretty good there. And then we also have this big ore here. If we find a way to destroy the ore, there's a few different ways to do that. It'll give us a random 2 of these items. There's the shiny pebble. We already have a couple of those. Here's a pearl. We start off with that. There's a few other things. Look, there's the void stone, like what we have right there, or a diamond, which is pretty rare to get from an ore, but possible. And when you get a bunch of diamonds, it can really, really add up. But gosh, I think I'm just going to go with basically getting the free 8 coins here since I have no empty slots, because I don't have any way to destroy this right now. So we'll go with that. And look at all that add up there. Nice. We're already almost to what we need to be at. Now we have a hex of tedium. This makes it so that we are 1.2 times less likely to find uncommon, rare, and very rare items, although it gives us 3 coins. But I definitely don't want that. We have the hex of emptiness. I think we've already seen this one. It forces us to skip the ability to add symbols. 30% chance of doing that. And then we have a dwarf, which destroys adjacent beer and wine and gives us coin equal to 10 times the value of the symbols destroyed this way. Well, although that's pretty good, I don't have any beer and I don't have any wine, and I'm actually going to go ahead and actually use one of my reroll tokens, which will reroll what we have available here, see if we can get something better. And the snail and the crow, they kind of do this synergy where they wait a little bit, and you know, they definitely are more positive than adding 1 coin per turn, but I don't really like those unless we get a specific special passive item. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the hustling capsule since we're so close to our goal. I'm positive we're going to make it 8 spins from now and start occurring positive coins, so we'll go with that. And see, look, there it is there. We have another milk we could choose from. Pearl and coin don't really do us anything, so I'm going to go with the milk. And too bad we did not go for the big ore before, because we do have a miner now. A miner destroys adjacent ore and big ore, and when it does destroy it, it gives us 15 coins for each one destroyed this way. There's also a key here. If it lands adjacent to a chest, which we have not yet gotten the ability to get one, it'll break it open, destroy both items, and give us whatever amount of coin a particular chest is supposed to give us. And we did not choose the dwarf, right? We did not. If we did choose the dwarf, that's where this beer would come in handy, but we did not choose the dwarf. I'm going to go ahead and go with the miner in case we get more ore opportunity in the future. And I think we are at 21 items. There's 20 slots you can see here, 5x4. To keep things simple, I'm going to go ahead and use one of my removal tokens to get rid of an item that is not benefiting us in any way. And I'm going to say that the item that's benefiting us the least right now is probably going to be either the coin or the cherry. There's more likelihood that a cherry will have synergy with items than a coin, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the coin. And that'll leave us with 20 symbols for the board here. It does suck that sometimes the arrow points away. And we have like our 4th mouse now. And we have a seed. And we have an oyster. An oyster has a 20% chance of adding a pearl. There are some synergies later where that could be really beneficial, but we don't have them right now. I'm going to go ahead and use another reroll token for hopefully something better. And sure enough, we got it. We do have a bee, right? Well, we didn't go with the bee before. We do have the water, though. Water drop, or rain. But I'm not going to go with the flower. I'm going to go with the shiny pebble, so we have even more likelihood of getting uncommon, rare, and very rare items. Alright, in 1 spin, we'll pay our rent. We definitely already have enough for that. We don't have any thieves right now, so I'm not going to add any banana peels. A dog gives 1, and it will give 1 more adjacent to any of the human characters. And then another key. I'm going to go with nothing and skip. We're looking pretty darn good right now, though, so we have enough for rent there. We have 104 coins remaining, and we need 225 in the next 7 spins, so we only need 121 coins, which is definitely very doable. We're looking pretty darn good right now. And we have the Hex of Draining, has a 30% chance to make an adjacent symbol give 0. A lot of our symbols aren't giving a whole lot right now, so this is probably one of the better hexes to go with, unless you're using a specific synergy, which it can be really good for. Hex of Emptiness, we've seen this a few times now. We're not going to go with that. We do have a bear here. It gives 2 coins, and it destroys adjacent honey, and gives 35 coins for each honey destroyed this way. I'm going to go ahead and take the risk and go with the bear that we might come across some honey in the future. And let's see here, we got a grave robber. We haven't seen any urns yet, but urns and tombs, if we have this passive item here, they have a 50% chance of being destroyed. And when they are destroyed, it will add spirits. And spirits will give 4 coins and only last for a temporary amount of time, 4 turns exactly. And we have tax evasion. If a symbol would take a coin, it takes 1 less. And we have a black pepper. It gives 1 coin whenever a symbol is destroyed. I think we're gonna go with the grave robber in case we come across urns, because that is actually a pretty good synergy for early game there. Nice, we're looking good. Did we choose a dog last time? We did not. I don't really care about the dog that much. The Voidstone is commonly a good one to go for, but we do have a few gems that this light bulb is going to work with, which makes it so that when it's adjacent to gems, it'll give 2 times more coin, but it will destroy itself after it gives additional coins 5 times. And I actually rather like that, so we're going to go ahead and go with that. And we drank the milk. And boy, we could go with another light bulb here, or another cat. There are some really, really OP synergies with the cat, so it's kind of a tough call here, because the cats are common, they don't pop up very often. And if we get some of those synergies, then that would be super, super beneficial. So, since we just got a light bulb, I'm going to go ahead and go with the cat. And let's see here. Crab gives 3 more for each other crab in the same row horizontally. I don't really care about that. I don't have a thief. I don't care about the banana peel. I did choose a key before, didn't I? No. After you play this game a few times, it starts to kind of blend together, so you kind of forget. I'm not going to choose anything. We only need 23 more coins in the next 4 spins, so we are way ahead of the game right now. Keep our eyes out for some better items. Magpie works like the owl. Don't really care for the dog. Gives 1 removal token when removed. None of these really benefit me, so I'm going to skip again. There's quite a few little bonuses that happen there, and we already have more than enough for rent, so... I don't want a hex, I don't want a turtle. We'll go ahead and grab a key. Maybe we'll get a chest. We've kind of passed off a couple, I believe, now. Now, here's the toddler. I was hoping to get this guy a while ago. There's really only one thing on the board on our inventory that benefits him. And our other options are suits. We don't have any rerolls. I guess I'll go with the toddler. I can remove him later if I don't want him anymore. Looked, it benefited us right off the bat there, so that's not too bad. Pay our rent. And our rent is increased to 300, and it's due in 7 spins. So we have 116, so that means we need to make 184 more coins in the next 7 spins. Pretty darn doable, pretty darn doable. And we get 2 more of the reroll tokens and removal tokens. So, Sloth, I don't like that synergy. Gives 4 every 2 spins with nothing on a normal spin. It's kind of like it gives 2 coins per spin otherwise, though. And the wealth capsule, it destroys itself when it appears and gives us 10 coins. I'm going to go ahead and go with that. Quick, easy 10 coins. We have Ricky the banana. We don't really care for that, but it gives 1 more for each banana or banana peel on the board. A lucky 7. This is a passive item. If we get 3 of them, they will all be destroyed and give us 77 coins. And we have a black pepper. It gives 1 coin whenever a symbol is destroyed. I'm going to go with the lucky 7, because if we play long enough, then we will definitely get more of these. Nice, good little bunch there. We do have a water. If we were to get a honey pot for the bear, then this would benefit as well. I think this is our best shot here, because I don't want a chick and I don't want a hex. Let's see here. A seed grows into fruit. Goose has a chance of giving us a golden egg. I don't like the turtles. We're going to go ahead and re-roll. Ooh, a bronze arrow again. As well as a time capsule. Destroys itself and adds 1 symbol that was destroyed this game when destroyed. What? We've only had 1 symbol removed. That's a new symbol for me. It's definitely been a part of an update that I haven't seen thus far. Goldfish. We did not choose a fishbowl ever, and we don't really have any benefit of it, so we're definitely going to go with another bronze arrow here. So now we got 2 bronze arrows spinning around on the board. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, we're doing fabulously right now. Ooh, a gambler. A gambler gives us 1, and every turn it adds 2 to a total. And if it ever is destroyed, then it gives us whatever the added up total is. It'll destroy itself when a 5 or a 3 rolls a 1 or a 1. A 5-sided die or a 3-sided die rolls a 1 or a 1. We do have a couple dice rolling around right now, so it'll probably get destroyed pretty quickly. And we did choose the miner, and we now officially have an ore, so I'm going to choose the ore here. Nice, broke it into a sapphire. Ooh, a pirate. This is really, really, really good. We definitely want to choose the pirate. It gives us 2, it destroys adjacent anchors, which we have 1, beer, coins, and any of the chests, as well as oranges. If it destroys any of those items, it'll permanently give 1 more. So off the bat it gives us 2, but if it destroys any of these items, it'll permanently give 3, and then 4, and so on. It can add up really fast, so definitely going with the pirate there. Really awesome mid-game item to get there, or symbol. We have another chance for a rain, and we have another chance for an ore. I'm not really going with the flower synergy this time around, and we have an abundance of items right now, or symbols right now. I'm thinking... Oh, we did get the bee before. I think it's going to be better for us to get rain than an ore, so we'll go with that for now. We can remove some things later. In fact, we might as well take a look right now. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the sand dollar, and it gave us 10 coins for removing it, not destroying it, so that's nice. Let's see here. Anything else that's kind of worthless to us right now? I'm going to say the cultists. I have 2 more ability, or 2 more items I can remove. I'm going to remove both of my cultists because I'm not planning on adding more even if I see them. we did choose a toddler before, right? So this bubbler, or this bubble, would benefit us if it happens to land near a toddler in the near future. But we also have this big ore, which it'll give us 2 gems if it gets near the miner. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. And we have 71 surplus in coins here, so we need 200 and oh, what is that? 350, 321, 200. Man, I cannot do math right now. Whatever. We're gonna do just fine. A silver arrow. We definitely want that. We're going to go with the silver arrow. Okay. Now for our items, we have a barrel of drums. This is a better early item to get, and I don't really want to get it because if we destroy it, it'll add 7 dwarfs, which don't really do a whole lot unless we have a source of beer or wine coming in, which we don't. Conveyor belt. For all the items that are more likely to add something, it'll be twice as much likely to add something. So gooses will have a 2% chance of adding a golden egg instead of a 1, or rabbits are. You'll notice that the rabbit doesn't actually have anything in its description that it's more likely to add, but that's because it's in synergy with this item here to add a rabbit fluff. Rabbit fluff will give us 2 coins and also make it more likely to find uncommon, rare, and very rare items. I did actually choose 2 rabbits in a different game. That was not this game, was it? I really thought it was this game, but it was a different game. I will go ahead and go with shedding season though, just in case we do get rabbits, because that rabbit fluff is pretty darn useful. That's a nice good little bit there. We're gonna have to make more than that though if we're gonna make this next rent cycle. We could add another big ore, but it's going to fill us up with a bunch of gems that won't really do us any good right now. A tedium capsule destroys itself and gives us 5 coins. I'm just going to do that just to get the free 5 coins out of it. Here's some rabbit fluff we can automatically choose, so I'm definitely going to go with that. Give us more likelihood of finding rare items. I'm not going to choose another shiny pebble because they don't give very much coin and we already have a few of them. I don't want a hex of tedium. I don't want an owl. Let's reroll. I'm not going to take another bronze arrow. We already have 2 and a silver arrow. We still have the toddler though, so we'll go ahead and go for the candy here. Nice. Okay, we need 123 more coins in the next 4 spins. We're going to be pretty solid on that. Here's our like 8th mouse. We're not choosing that. Don't want another shiny pebble. This will basically give us free 8 coins. So it appears on the. Oh, thanks. Finally ate the anchor there. Magpie, I don't really want that one. It does give 9 every 4 spins, so it's a positive of 5 every 4 spins. A witch makes it so that adjacent cats, owls, crows, apples, all the hexes, an eldritch creature, which we haven't seen yet, or a spirit, which we haven't seen yet, give 2 times more. We have 2 or 3 cats, right? 2? Let's go with the witch because we have 2 cats. Then again, 28 symbols right now. That means 8 symbols will not appear on each spin. Only 20 will. I'm going to go ahead and add nothing. The witch is nice, but it's not great enough yet. Yeah, we'll just skip for now. Ah, here's a safe. We'll go ahead and do that and hope that the pirate eats the safe instead of the key. But if the key hits it, then that'll be one less item to worry about as well. And the key hit it. But that gave us an extra 30 coins there. We're looking pretty darn good. I think we're looking good enough. I'm going to go ahead and go with the coal here. After 20 turns, it transforms into a diamond. And if we can get multiple diamonds, they benefit each other. They give one more for each other. So if I had 2 on there, they would each give 6. If I had 3 on there, they would each give 7. So on. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And 350 paid. We have 48 left. So need 372 or 77 more coins in the next 8 spins. It's doable, but it's getting a little bit harder here. To further help with your trials, we're getting 2 more of the reroll tokens and 2 more removal tokens, which is great because I'm going to want to remove some tokens here. Oh, nice. We have a diver. A diver will remove snails, turtles, anchors, crabs, fish, oysters, pearls, jellyfish, pufferfish, and sand dollars, and permanently give 1 more for each symbol removed. So similar to the pirate, if it removes any of those symbols, it'll make 3 each turn, 4 each turn, and so on. But we also have a target, and we have 3 arrows right now. So if any of the arrows point at it, then it'll destroy it. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of a risk and go for the diver in case we can get some items that will benefit it. Okay, for our items here, we have a lunchbox, which we can destroy it, and it will give us the ability to choose 3 symbols to add, but the symbols that we can add are all going to be fruit or food related. The pirate will eat oranges and beer, so that may not be a bad one to go with. Dark humor, beer, urns, wine, a bartender, a tomb, spirits, all give 3 times more coin when adjacent to a comedian, which we haven't even seen one of those yet. Comedians are uncommon instead of rare when we select this. And the comedian also makes it so that banana peels, dogs, monkeys, toddlers, and jokers give 3 times more coins as well. As good as that is, I don't have any items or synergies working with that, so I'm not going to worry about it. And then we have a treasure map. You may destroy this item after 20 spins, and adds a key and a treasure chest when it's destroyed. I'm going to go with the lunchbox in case we are able to get items for the pirate. The pirate needs oranges or beer. And look at that, we got both of them right there. So we're going to go ahead and go with the orange since it gives 2. We'll go with the milk for the cats, and another orange, or a chemical 7. We already have 1 chemical 7. I think I'm going to go with the orange, though, just because of the long-term effects of the pirate. Nice, nice. Both the cats got that 1 milk, so got the benefit of both of them. I'm going to go ahead and go with this because I don't really like anything else right now. We have enough dice as it is. Nice, nice. Okay, martini, cheese, or a crab. I'm going to reroll. We got a safe. Come on, pirate, eat that safe. Nice, nice. Ooh, another save. Definitely going for that. We got lots of stuff for the pirate to eat. Just gotta get the pirate to eat it. I'm gonna go with the rabbit, I think, because I already have a few arrows. Although, then again, I could get rid of one of the copper arrows and just have... I'm going to do that. I'm going to go with one of that and get rid of one of the copper arrows. Is there anything else I want to get rid of right now, too? I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of one of these shiny pebbles, taking up space that we don't need it to. Cat, dog, or miner. We already have 2 cats, and we're not really benefiting a lot from them right now, so let's re-roll. Ooh, yes. Jeez, we're getting all the good ones on this time. So, geologists will destroy adjacent ores, pearls, shiny pebbles, big ores, and sapphires, which we have shiny pebbles and sapphires and a pearl right now. And similar to the pirate, will increase its value each spin permanently for destroying them. So we're going to go with that for sure. Hopefully things start eating things though, because we're looking a little bit in trouble here. I'm not going to add anything. Thank you. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Ooh, we're in trouble here. We need 75 coins in one spin. It's possible, but pretty unlikely. I'm gonna go with the Void Stone, because if we get it, it'll give us 8 coins, get us that much closer. This looking not so good. I don't know, though. Oh, it's not enough. Bummer, man. Well, that was a good run. We made it, I think that was the 9th payment cycle out of 12. We were really close. We were getting there, but we didn't quite make it. I'm going to have to call this a video for today, but that was a good run there. So what we'll do is I will be continuously uploading videos of Luck Be a Landlord, and see if we can work together and progress through the various levels, the various floors. If you like this content, please let me know down below in the comments. You know, if you also play this game, let me know what synergies you like, what kind of combinations of items you try to go for, because there's some really good ones, and the game's been updated quite a bit since I've last played. I'd really like to know what new combinations are out there, so feel free to let me know down below what you think. Also, if you have any other suggestions of some games you'd like to see me play, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. But until then, if you like the content, be sure to subscribe, like the video, shoot me a comment, let me know what you think. And I guess we'll just have to check in next time, see what's going on. So thanks so much for being with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Toodaloo.